Alright, let's fucking... I've run around for a little bit, just testing. And it froze for a sec, and then it came back. So, maybe we're good now? Fucking maybe? If not, then my ass gonna give up, play something else, cause Jesus. In the moment I move. The moment I move. You cannot be serious. You cannot be serious. I'm gonna hold out for a sec. I'm gonna be patient. If I have to restart my PC for like a third time, I'm gonna swing. Video drivers can mess stuff up easily, otherwise, and it has crashed. If I hit the confirmation on the goddamn crash report, my PC will absolutely require a restart. Okay. Hi, Key. If I can't get to the bottom of this by next time I stream this game, because I'm switching over, because fuck it, I might just get the 3DS version of this game and just play it that, rather than fucking reimagined. Or I might just get reimagined on a console and play it on console. I'm gonna hit this button. I'm gonna hit this button. It's going to brick my PC. I didn't hit the button. It confirmed for itself. It closed by itself. Wait a minute. It closed by itself. My PC is usable. Yo, the tech. I teched it. Okay. I teched the hard crash. Let's fucking go. Alright. Let's fucking go. Alright, so we're not doing that today, I guess. So I guess we're doing more Code Vein. I guess we're doing more Code Vein. Fuck it. Just swap over. Alright. Oh yeah, this is the first time my PC, well, my PS4 has been connected to the internet in like 2 years. Something like that. So, I completely forgot I gotta update my profile. Right, well, not that I care. Okay. Move a game up in the list. Well, let's see here. Where did I save the list? Did I save the list? I did. Okay, cool. Yeah, I guess we're replacing, and if I can't figure it out, I guess we're playing Mega Man Battle Network 4 rather than Dragon Quest next time. If I can't figure it out, we'll see. And again, if all else fails, I'll just switch my shit. I'll just be like, nah, you know what? We playing the 3DS version. I'm not playing the fucking PS1 version because the PS1 version's fucked. That's the, yo, this game gonna take you 140 hours to complete. Get fucked. It's gonna take you 20 hours to get off the first island. It's like, okay, you know what? Don't need that. You know what? I don't need that. I ain't here for that. We go from crashing games to long-ass load times. Either way, I'm waiting. Either way, I'm sat here waiting. Long load times.
Thanks again for helping me out. Let me...
Got any blood codes I can get?
What is it?
Hermes. I do not recall who Hermes is.
Take care.
The depths are a complex of open spaces deep below the ground surface. They are untamed and mostly unexplored. The mist that formed in the battle against the Queen imprisons us. We've lost contact with the world outside. And the Lost and the Miasma came at the same time, reducing our way of life to a sliver of what it was.
That's so.
It's only natural that people would turn their eyes downward in search of new possibilities and resources. The depths are necessary for our future.
On the Danganronpa video you posted, and this really when Scumming putting a battle formula fix locked behind a complete version of D7. And I heard virtually nothing about that game. What do you mean? What battle formula fix? What did they do? Also, yeah, I didn't hear about that shit either.
Your life.
All I heard is that like it wasn't as bad as 6. Other than that, I never heard anyone talk about it. I never heard a single person talk about it, which is surprising. I know that auto battle is still in the game, but like it's only usable for maps you've already done, I believe. So it's not like Danganronpa. It's not like Disgaea 6 where you just don't have to play the game. It's like no, you have to play the game, but you can automate the grind, which, you know what, I'm fine with. I say that I've not touched that yet. Maybe it's terrible. Maybe it's implemented badly. But the idea of no, you actually have to do the missions first, but you can automate the grind, I'm fine with. In principle. Why is there a thing?
Don't get too wild out there.
From a stream I was in, the YouTuber who does a lot of NIS games mentioned that the damage formula got messed up. Since I haven't played the game, I don't know how bad it is, but Neptunia V2 had that worse. I've not noticed that. I've not noticed anything wrong with the formula.
Hold on. I'm on my way. No harm in being prepared.
Maybe I'm too early in the game for it to really like affect, but I've not noticed like any issues with the damage yet. Okay, Citizens' Opinions was a quest, so
It's hard to see up ahead.
I mean, we can hand that in, fuck it. That's the last quest, so fuck it. And yeah, I do know that D7 Complete is, I don't know if it's out yet, but I know it's like, it's coming to the Switch in Japan. So I mean, I could have waited like another 2 years to get the complete version on the PC, but I don't care, because the complete versions of all the games is mostly just, hey, here's all the DLC. It's like, cool, I don't use the DLC until post game anyway, so like it doesn't factor for me.
I want evidence that's... I see. You found what I wanted. Thanks. This will help push things forward. Silva's rule favors only a handful. Every other revenant is forced to live in fear of thirst and the lost. No, even the favored revenants who live in safety are exploited and need to pay levies. It's a system set up to give Silva exclusive control over all the blood beads. We have to escape it somehow. If we don't have to pay levies, we revenants can unite and live together without fear of thirst. I want evidence that Silva...
Oh, so there's more. Okay, well. Is... The area after the snow area is the White Castle, right? Because that's the shit I'm dreading. Or is it the fire area? Or was the fire area DLC? The fire area with the cat lady, was that DLC? I don't think so. I think that was main game. Was it main game? I think it was main game. I don't recall. I do not recall. So I remember each of the DLCs had like an elemental theme to it, I'm pretty sure. I think one was lightning, one was fire, one was ice. But again, I don't recall if that was... If the fire cat lady was DLC or not.
pretty bummed if this thing wasn't working.
Can I push you off? No. Cathedral is next. Firecat is main game and part of Yakum. Oh! Okay, there we go. See. I remember things, but not fully. Okay, so I guess Firecat Lady is that Emily that he was talking about.
We keep exploring and the miasma clears, more revenants should return in search of blood beads.
I'm not looking forward to the cathedral bullshit. That area is ass.
Don't run too far ahead.
That area is absolute ass. The assiest of ass. The Shrine of Amaro level of ass. Like, I went entirely to the wrong fucking... Okay. Where the fuck do I go? Where the fuck do I go? There's something about a statue. I remember that. But where the fuck? Yeah, I heard about Chibi. I heard about Chibi reviews and that nonsense. That's crazy. And his friends, his circle of friends like him so little that they heard about it and went, "Damn, that's crazy." Cathedral is Bandai Namco are saying they can make an Orlando at home. They cannot. They cannot. Yeah, Mia told me about a statue, but like, where the fuck is the statue again? I don't remember. A mechanism and the statue, but park ruins. I was at the park ruins. Took me fucking okay. Bitch and fucking.
Making sure your gear is good.
Tectone saving it was not my business. I didn't hear about that part. I didn't hear about Tectone doing anything.
This place used to be a park, huh?
Let's head on down. That statue. I wish we could take it home with us.
Okay. Alright.
Sorry. Moving out.
Now I know it's kind of strange to poke hole in the story of this game, but when we were first talking to Louis, I keep wanting to fucking say Luis. When we were first talking to Louis, and he's talking about our blood being the special blood and all the void type shit and all that. He says it's unique to us, but then he says we call your type of people void type,
So,
and he explains what void types can do. So it's not unique to us. We're just one of several that can do this. We're just rare. But we're called unique. It's like unique doesn't mean rare. I keep wanting to fucking call him Luis. Every time Because that fucking name.
Finally get
The
to
name
the
is
source
spelled
now,
wrong. How
right?
dare you? It's like people who spell Jeff G-O-E or G-E-O-F-F. It's like Geoff. It's like, no, it's not. You're not Jeff. Shut up. You're Geoff. Fucking Louis, and his name is spelled Lewis. It's like, no. Shut up. Actively shut up. Spell your name right. I might respect you as a person. Oh, game chugging. Game chugging.
Just as ordered, a new ladder. Sorry. Moving out.
Oh, no. I thought the ice area was next. No. 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 Oh, fuck me. Oh, can I just not? This is gonna be like the next 2 streams. This one area is the biggest fucking area in the game. Oh. Nation, your version of English is steeped in French. You don't get to judge a weird name spelling. I do, because it's French. Everyone can judge the French. Everyone has a right, a mandate to judge the French for the crime of being French.
That's a city up on top of that cliff.
Okay.
The Lost are over there.
This absolutely should be an endgame area, but it's not.
Bring it any time. How's this?
Yakumo is absolutely required for this area for the pure stagger power that he brings to the table. Some kids show has some guy called Captain Durag. I saw about that. You think the Black Creator would be smarter? Black History Month, but nah, he doesn't even have powers. Or he has a Durag. That's all you need. It's almost like I made a joke about it last stream because of this being next. Yeah, well, maybe you shouldn't have. maybe you shouldn't have, alright? Maybe you shouldn't, you know, make my life terrible. Maybe you shouldn't enjoy my suffering. Have you ever considered that? Have you ever considered that maybe you shouldn't enjoy my suffering? You know, just like as a random basis. As a random basis, maybe you should not derive pleasure from my fucking suffering. Have you considered that, sir? Okay, well, and we have to make sure that we comb this entire area with a fine tooth fucking comb.
Not budging, is it? He can return later.
We'll return later? Sure, that's what we want to do. Okay. You even remembered the Ribcage Successor being the first that you fight, but not. Yeah, but somehow thought we were going to the mountain. Look, I don't know why, but I thought we'd go to the mountains, get to Nicola's place, and then for some reason we had to leave. I don't know why I thought that, but I for some reason believed that we would get to Nicola's cage and then have to leave before fighting him. Because I remembered this one being the first one to fight, but yeah. I'm farming backstabs, I don't care. I don't care, man. Fuck this area. I'm not trying to make the combat entertaining for you guys. Fuck this area. I'm gonna fish for every fucking backstab I can.
Taken out by a guard, it looks like.
Paths on top of paths on top of ways on top of paths. Ugh.
I really, really don't want to fall here.
About the cheap review situation with his friend, imagine outing yourselves as the sort of person who's okay with cheating just because you don't like the guy who got cheated on. I need to, well, one, that's actual like arsehole degenerate behavior. But two, do you think Chibi was just like so annoying to be around that they would just be like, oh, fuck it, we don't care? Like, what is their thought process? Because, like, even if you're an arsehole, you justify it in, like, everyone justifies it in their own mind, even if they are an arsehole. Even if they're wrong. So, like, what's the thought process for them?
I'll assist you with Project Clean.
Hey,
This
that's...
research could be the answer we've been looking for. And if it provides hope, it's worth it.
Take him down.
Yeah, come on, I'm gonna let you tank. Never mind, he is down. Never mind, Yakima is down. I do remember this room being arse. Specifically this room. Now I get to run back. I gotta remember the exact path I took to get there.
Hey.
Now I get to remember the exact path I took to get there. That's cool.
Lost. Sighted up ahead.
Looks like they're defending this place.
No harm. How's this?
Okay, even though it's a weaker weapon, I might swap to the
Got something we can
big
use?
axe build,
Oh, not bad.
just so I can stagger enemies more reliably. Now those people hopefully get their dating lives thrown in the trash as a result. They quite literally might be friends brought in by the girlfriend's fiance, so they were always more her friends than his. So like, they're just that biased. Possible. Sucks, but possible. I don't know who Yakuma's fighting. This isn't the way, but... Oh, the arms are down one. Okay. Alright, we're going to be here for a while. We got one of the vestiges at least, so there's that. Oh, that did next to no damage. Yo, that did next to no damage. What the fuck? Oh, because he was buffed through his defense. Alright, fair enough. Ain't no way. Okay. Okay.
Oh, you're up again. It's still far off, but I see movement. Looks like they're defending this place. No harm in being prepared.
So you just have infinite range. You just have infinite aggro range. Okay. You just never de-aggro. That's cool. That's a fucking thing in this video game, I guess. Man, this area is fucking ass. This area is fucking dreadful.
Watch your regeneration.
Alright. This message reminds me of a comment I saw on a fantasy story I was reading, who's someone named ISIS, and sometimes ironically asked, why would you name after a terrorist organization? I've told the story before, I'm pretty sure, about when I was in the a estate agents in Camden, and someone worked for a Egyptian someone worked at an Egyptian restaurant called ISIS. And the landlord was like, yeah, I'm not renting my property to someone who works for ISIS. It's like, no, they don't work for ISIS. They work at an Egyptian restaurant called ISIS, named after the Egyptian god. And he was still like, nah, I ain't risking that. The longest backstab animation you will ever see. Fuck.
I failed.
Stay calm. You'll get tunnel vision if you're too worked up. Enemy loitering over there. That must be no harm in being prepared. Sorry.
We're not getting backstabs today. Alright, that's fine. That's fine.
Hold on. I'm on my way. Bring it anytime.
Stagger build it is. Stagger build it is. Alright.
Whatever you can use.
Yeah. The axe's range though is fucking dreadful. It's kind of. Oh, it's because she swings downwards. That's why at a diagonal. That's why the axe's range is shit. Okay. So weird how YouTube became the place for weirdos with regressive takes, such as I believe neighborhoods should be segregated. I mean, it's also on Twitch, so. Twitch is the place of I don't think Jews should be in society. So, you know. They've all got their weirdness.
Glad we didn't lose that. I'm not letting you strut around.
Okay, the fact that every enemy in this game has insane goddamn backswing is fucking a genuine issue. Yakumo's dead. Of course Yakumo's dead. Of course Yakumo's dead. Why would he not be dead? It's fine. Let's just move. This is a dead end with a dude. And I can't even move. Okay.
Hey, you okay? Lost, in the distance.
Looks like they're defending this place.
No harm in being prepared. How's this?
Really, the attack range is homogenized is equal for all weapon types, I believe, which is dumb. Yeah. By the looks of it, yeah. But I'm also done with this, so I can now move on to Mercury. May as well. If I'm gonna be here, I may as well start learning shit. Actually, have I even learned a bunch of shit from Mercury? I have not. Dark Seeker it is. A and Dex is my strongest. It's actually my strongest. Alright, so we're a Dex build today. Hatsune Miku's boss weapon is the strongest Dex weapon I have as well. Right. We are now going to be playing as Stripper Hatsune Miku. Oh, this weapon actually has some range to it. Okay. Okay, I nearly got one shot there. What the fuck? This weapon actually has some range to it, and it can actually put slow on people. Decent.
Pick up something we can use?
Also, I'm just noticing the VTubing part. I'm not seeing that shit on VTubing. I'm not seeing VTubing doing that. My guy, what?
Don't run too far ahead.
My guy, what? VTubes? VTubies be doing that shit? Nani?
How's this? Watch out for that one. These guys are trouble. Watch yourself.
Uh-huh.
Nah, it's okay. I'll read all that in a second. Oh! Oh, that was cool. Okay.
You back up, huh?
Were we unprepared?
I'm gonna tell you, I think teaching kids about that topic before they discover their own is good, since they tend to have life-hampering crises when they do. I guess ironically, a lot of VTubers are anti-anything outside of normal. They're just the least mainstream of them, of whom maybe one will be somewhat popular. I mean, as someone whose government has recently voted in majority, the ruling party and majority has voted that
Lost her over there.
pedophilia is kind of fine, honestly, if you're Muslim. If you were to point me towards a VTuber who was like anti-immigration or whatever, I'd be like, you know what? This YouTuber's kind of spitting. Like, I don't consider myself right-wing, but the current government in the UK is so left-wing that, like, it's no longer a case of right versus left in the UK. It's pro-pedophilia or anti-pedophilia. So it's like, you know.
How's this?
Kinda, my choice is kinda made for me. Maybe we should segregate neighborhoods by the people who do want to touch kids and the people who don't. and the people who do want to touch kids should be in a part of the town that is preferably underwater.
You have to take whatever you can use.
As for teaching kids about sexuality when they're young, I disagree. I disagree with even teaching kids about heterosexuality before they're before they're old enough to really like internalize the concept.
Moving out.
So heterosexuality, pansexuality, demisexuality, all that shit. Nah, kids don't need to know that. Kids are kids. They don't have to know that shit.
Everything's the same color. I'm afraid I'll get confused.
In my USA, there's no pedophilia in Ba Sing Se. Yeah. Yeah.
Don't run too far ahead.
UK government really said we can't do an investigation about pedophilia because it might insult Muslims. To which most people heard that and went, "What the fuck do you mean?" Most people heard that. Oh, that was a fucking quicker way. Okay, yeah. Most people heard that and went, "What an odd thing to say." What an odd thing to say, Mr. UK government. What do you mean you're actively not going to like deal with any pedophilia issues because it might be offensive to Muslims? What do you mean by that, Mr. UK government? Could you please elaborate? To which they did not. Oh man, I got... Okay, whatever fucking build I got, I have no health.
That's a real gem.
Oh, that is a real gem. God damn.
Pick up something we can use? No harm in being
Yeah,
prepared.
fuck you. How about that? How about fuck you? Small subgroup of obscure non-corpo VTubers who actually celebrated a guy getting gunned down by ICE agents, saying he deserves a Darwin Award and he deserved it for interfering with agent work. Ooh, I'm about to say some things right now. Should he have been gunned down? No. Should he be interfering with law enforcement? Also no. Should he have actively... Because there was also a video of him like the week or 2 weeks beforehand, like physically like assaulting ICE vehicles. So like, if you're gonna be impeding law enforcement and in a violent manner at that, maybe don't have a firearm on you. You know, that is actually Darwin behavior. You know, if you're going to scuffle with the cops, don't have a gun. Don't pull out a fucking gun. Don't even have a gun on you. Now he didn't deserve to get killed, but like, you know. There's a famous chart where on one axis is fuck around, on the other axis there's find out. It's a bit of a bell curve, I would say. Now, to be fair, he didn't do a Renee good, you know. He didn't actively try to actively injure law enforcement. He just, you know, was dumb. So there's a difference.
No harm in being prepared. Let's hop down. We can continue from there.
Okay, but should we? Is the question.
You have to take whatever you can use. How's this?
Oh, there's a second one. Of course there's a second one. Oh, and hit stun in this game is fucking wild. If you get hit, you are locked in for a hot minute.
Let's open it up and see, shall we?
A +4 gun? A index is crazy.
Hold on. I'm on my way.
Like, yeah, sure, interfered with official work, but like, celebrating death is his own, on his own issue entirely. I mean, they literally shot him after taking his gun. Like I said, you shouldn't have been killed, but also,
Out of healing.
fuck around, find out.
Maybe we should turn back.
Like, it's not good he was killed, by any stretch of the imagination. But don't interfere with police operations when you have a firearm on you.
Everything's the same color. I'm afraid I'll get confused.
That doesn't feel like that's a controversial thing to say.
Sorry. Moving out.
Not this one. That's a dead end as well. How do I get back up there? I'm becoming Brendan. We live in a world where people can have become or come to hate themselves due to like looking or being different. Hang on, part of that message cut off. We still live in a world where people can and have come to hate themselves due to being different, which is why I have that specific take that it should be normalized and that there are other ways to love. Fiction shoves heterosexuality in people's faces all the time. All the time. They just don't comment on it since it's the norm. And then I've become Brendan. Well, accurate. I mean, like, you're not wrong about it. Be like, it is the norm. Thus, it is everywhere, and we don't even think about it. But I feel like there's a difference because, like, how often do people, like, our kids in school, reading books that just have a gay romance in it? Never. Every time it's ever come up, it's them being sat down and having it explained to them about different sexualities. Like, they don't need to be taught and lectured about it. Let them learn that shit organically. Like they do with heterosexuality. Like, they're not sat... I mean, to be fair, sex ed, they do get sat down eventually. But little kids aren't being sat down and being told, hey, yo, alright, we gotta fuck them women. Alright, dudes, you gotta fuck them women. Nah.
I really, really don't want to fall here.
I did. Fuck. But I just see it naturally in the world. So just let kids discover that shit on their own. Don't sit them down in class and lecture all of the shit to them. Especially because it's always...
You okay?
I say always. Mostly. Most of the time. It's pretty heavy-handed in the way it's done. With a strong bias.
Loitering over there.
So it's like... Nah.
Bring it any time.
Also, like, whenever kids at a very, very young age are talking about trans shit, it's normally, spoiler alert, by a trans person, and thus there's a certain slant to the information provided to them. There's a certain slant into you know, maybe you could be trans. Who knows? And like, again, but it's like with kids who have trans parents, and it's like there's a good chance that they are gonna be told, you know what, you're a boy and you don't like football, maybe you're a girl, as opposed to just, you're a boy who don't like football, maybe you just don't like football. That's my issue. It's never done naturally in the world, and there's almost always a heavy slant towards the bias of the person doing the telling, as opposed to the kid discovering. Sure, I agree with that point. It do tend to be blue head freaks. Exactly. Like, I'm not saying it can only be straight people telling kids about gays or trans and stuff like that. But, like, it's always someone who has one of the heaviest biases you could imagine. Okay, so this is how I get back. Slut nugget. And where does this drop lead? To death. So why is it there? Okay. But yeah, if we could guarantee that, like, it was learned either naturally in the world, but by mainly just making the stuff normalized, or that the people who were doing the teaching and the educating weren't, you know, odd, weren't odd, or had very obvious slants and agendas, I'd be fine with it. I'd still prefer them not to be lectured about it at such a young age. I'd rather still them just learn about it naturally. But, like, if they have to be educated about it at a young age, I'd rather it be as fair and reasonable as possible. Which, unfortunately, it rarely is.
Bring it any time.
This weapon has no stagger damage.
We need to check out the layout of this place.
You know what? We're being too reasonable and level-headed. I gotta be inflammatory. I gotta be inflammatory. While that Alex dude did not deserve to be killed. Renee good. Try to run over a cop with your car. You know what? You know what? Self-defense. I gotta be inflammatory. We're being too level-headed here. We can't have that. I gotta be causing problems.
You pick up something we can use? We need to check out the layout of this place.
Alright, that is pretty much the entire location so far. There's the quest marker that I've not... I think I've been under, but not at. There'll be a handful of adult trans people on the internet who say they knew since they were kids. And I have to ask, did you know or were you told until you believed? That's again, my issue. People say, like, it's like when people say, you know, protect trans kids and all that. It's like, are there trans kids? Or are there kids who are told that they're trans? Are there really trans kids? Or are there kids that are told that's what they are? Like,
Hold on. I'm on my way. We need to check out the layout of this place.
How do I get there? How do I... I have to get up there. Might be later in the area. Okay, we'll be back.
Stay away from the edges and we'll be alright. I really, really don't want to fall here. Hold on. I'm on my way.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Damn, the lack of damage being done is crazy. You know, what if we don't? 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 What if we do not? What if we do not? How about what if we do not? Fucking B scaling. This weapon be doing nothing. Oh, okay. Stun lock me. That's cool. That's cool and all. cool and all. Alright. Okay. I'm going back to heavy weapons. I can't. B scaling index. Alright.
You're back up.
Okay. What's my strongest strength weapon? Strength scaling. I can't wear it because of the fucking blood code I have on. I can wear C+. C plus is the strongest strength scaling I can wear. C plus it is. Alright, cool. Get the fucking... I can't use any of the big weapons with this. That's cool. That's neat. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. Yeah. Okay. And funnier, when they post videos of that online and lives with TikTok, finds the page and gets fired, or got fired. Inflammatory. All Americans should carry more guns, so the police can give a reason to shoot in self-defense. It's also unupgraded. Using materials, damn it. Look. I will use my materials when you fix this damn door.
Looks like they're defending this place. Bring it anytime.
The stun lock in this game is fucking atrocious. Why did the... Okay. Why did the launcher not launch? Why did the launcher not launch? Why did the launcher not launch? Okay. It's always interesting when mechanics don't operate the way they're supposed to. I'm also internally struggling on whether or not I should use all the haze that I'm grabbing from this place on leveling, which, you know, is probably the most correct answer, or buying more gifts. Just getting the purchases out the way early. I do hope the hit stun in Code Vein 2 is, you know, better. Because yeah, in this you're not meant to really take hits, but the problem is with the hit stun is if you take a hit, you're taking two more.
Don't run too far ahead.
You take one hit, you're taking two more.
Glad we didn't lose that. Let's look forward to this.
Impulse anchor
You
plus
have to
4,
take
fair
whatever
enough.
You can use.
Actually, when I say poise is needed for stun protection, no, that's too OP. Yes, you said that once when we were talking souls. Nation with no poise. This freaking. I've never said that. As someone who is always a heavy armor, big smashy weapon boy in Dark Souls, I have never said that we don't need poise.
The place is
I
such a
refuse.
confusing labyrinth.
I have never rejected poise. Poise is the way I live my life in Souls games. I would never say that. I can't open this door. It's stuck. Yakima. Oh, too bad. I'm not gonna help you open that, by the way. Maybe he should. He's fucking big boy. Break it down, my guy. I'm just a woman. I'm just a small woman with the smallest height settings. Maybe you should fucking help me. Okay, now how many levels can I get with this amount of haze? I am... I can get 11 levels. I can get 11 levels. Or... or... I'll be honest. Fuck it. Fuck it.
Bring it anytime.
Another locked door.
Head up, eyes open.
And another locked door.
Not budging, is it?
Hmm.
You can return later.
Dubious.
I think my sense of direction is off.
I want to point out, we've only found one vestige. We've only found one vestige so far.
Sorry. Moving out. Opened up. Hold on. I'm on my way.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. I'm honestly surprised at how little leveling actually influences in this game. It gives you more HP and more stamina, but like the increase to your like actual damage and stats is so negligible. Most of your damage pretty much just comes from leveling up your gear. Says the man not leveling his gear. Hey, have a good night. I need to stress farm for M game equipment in Atelier Memoru. Or Maruru. You do that. I will get to that game maybe eventually at some point. Finally. Maybe, perhaps. Maybe, perhaps.
Pick up something we can use?
I'll get back to that shit eventually, maybe. Actually, I need to stress farm the Terminus weapons in Grand Blue Fantasy Relink in preparation for the expansion coming out in a few months. I grinded out the unlock for the 2 Eternal characters, but Soifon and Song, or Song, T-Win, whatever localization you want to use. But I've not unlocked Sandalphon yet. I've not unlocked the boy. Thankfully, the DLC characters don't have fucking Terminus weapons. But still, I'm not built for the end game that the expansion is gonna bring. So I need to work on that. You probably would like ST from the game. I mean, I do. I've played the game. I've just, didn't get far in it. You did just give up on the Atelier series since you apparently can't function without direction. I like having goals. Okay? I'm not a fan of the game going, I don't fucking know. It's like why I play Minecraft. I played Minecraft for maybe like 5 hours with a friend. And I was like, that's it, I'm good. I'm not a fan of when games go, I don't fucking, whatever. I don't fucking know. Just do it, I guess. It's like, do what? I don't know. Do it. It's like, oh, I like to know what. I like to know what the do is. Terminus weapons, rebirth and destruction again and again and again and again. I mean, it is a lot of farming of fucking Bahamut, let me tell you. With the announcement of the
It's open?
of the expansion, I hopped on and I could tell that there were a lot of people who were either very rusty or there were people who have never fought Bahamut before, because the amount of fucking thrown Bahamut fights I had to sit through. The amount of like, yo, we got this. Oh wait, no, they have no idea what they're doing. Fuck, was horrendous. It was horrendous. The amount of thrown fucking Bahamut matches. Population increase is easy. You just have to use your brain to do the dev stuff. Fun fact, I wasted like 3 months in the game because I didn't trigger cuts. Oh, see that shit. No, I can't do. I can't deal with that. Yeah, but much of the goal is in Rorona. You just shut down because it wasn't shoved in your face in Toturi. Yeah, well, maybe they should shove it in my face. How about that? Huh? Yeah, think about that. Maybe they should. Actually, I've not played Memory. It was the Toturi that I played. Never mind.
Looks interesting.
But yeah, maybe they should shove it in my face. How about that? Yeah, think about that. Fucking Rorona, it was like, hey, you have a job to do. Do it. Fucking Totu was like, what if, what if we don't? It's like, nah, I'd rather we do.
How's this? Wow. Very good eye. I'd rather let them mind their own business.
How to cannon Bahamut orbs? I don't know. Genuinely, there were people who like didn't know what to do with the orbs. People didn't know that you had to break the crystals. People didn't know how to get out the giant fucking one-shot AoE that is half the size of the fucking map. That is easy to dodge. Like, oh, let me tell you, it is very clear when people don't know how to play the fucking game. And because of that, you don't get the fucking terminus drop because you just waste your time on a failed attempt.
Sorry.
It's just a nightmare. If Sea Dog VA's Hell game is a visual novel, then your game is a sandbox, get 100%. 100%. I'm not a sandbox enjoyer. The closest to a sandbox enjoyer I've ever been is when I played RuneScape. That wasn't really a sandbox. Like, hey, here's goals. Here's goals and quests. Do them. I am not a sandbox enjoyer. The closest you ever see me get to a sandbox is a city builder. And even then, that's not really a sandbox because, you know, there's goals in the city builder. It's just you can just do the goals how you wish. That motherfucker with the infinite backswing is crazy. The heal being so shit that really doesn't help.
Keep the important things in mind. You have to take whatever you can use.
It will always be hilarious to me that Sea Dog just doesn't think games should have a story. That is weird. As a man who voice acts, the fact that he thinks that games should just not have a story is crazy. It's like, motherfucker, your job!
I'm glad to see this. Working too hard isn't a good idea, you know.
I like how the main character ones all have like 3 skills that are ludicrously expensive.
Hey, that's...
Hey, that's the questy boy. Well, that looks inviting.
You aren't too hard
Well, this
to
looks inviting.
If you can't beat him, you give him the slip, huh?
He's gonna whoop my ass. I can feel it.
No harm in being prepared.
It's the Demon Souls Red Eye Knight. We're gonna just stun lock you, sir. Please don't do anything. Okay, okay, he's doing things. Yeah, get poison trapped, ho. Okay, cool. Oh, another regen fat. Oh, thank fuck for that. Hero's getting less shit by the day. I've seen how you play old do-it-yourself era games where you're told nothing, so it checks out that you hate lack of objective. How many of those games, apart from like SMT1, how many of those games have I actually played on camera? Like genuinely, I'm curious. How many of those games have I played?
Hey, that's...
I think Mark of Wonders for PvP shit. Yeah, that's for PvP shit. Alright. You know what's wild, but it's wild but understandable considering what game it is. These enemies have jiggle physics. When these enemies swing about wildly, they titties move. Wildly unnecessary, but hey, I get it. I respect the hustle. Okay, that is Darkseeker done. This has one fucking thing on it. And just blow myself up.
Looks like we've still got a long way to hike.
Maybe like 4 counting the original Dragon Quest games, otherwise not much more than that. Total time limit is way too strict, so I decided not to play it. Based. Based, quite frankly. That's one of the reasons why I gave up. I'll get back to it eventually though, I will. But yeah, the 3 Dragon Quest games though, because those games were so short, it wasn't really an issue because like it was like, where do I go? Well, there's like 2 towns to go to. There's 2 towns and 1 dungeon. You'll figure it out. It wasn't as bad because of how short the games were.
You have to take whatever you can use. Oh.
I thought I saw a no, a vestige. No. Okay. Well, I got 2 out of 3 in the area. Pretty sure it's 3. Ironically, you may like the Mysterio's series of Atelier, since it's way more willing to give directions on what to do. Island Trilogy, however, is basically just a figure out yourself affair. What is the I don't even remember her name. The thick bitch. Goonaslop. The Goonaslop Atelier games. What's the name of that trilogy? I do not remember. All I know about it is Goonaslop, and my friends in Discord constantly posting the main girl in the tan skin outfit and be like, "Yo, peak gaming, peak gaming." Riser, thank you. What's the Riser trilogy called? The one that I only really know because of Tan Gairu posting from my friends in Discord, and Kiara being aggressively gay about it. Riser is Goonaslop. Yeah. Riser Pfizer. Exactly. Her thighs get bigger every game. From what I have seen, her thighs get bigger every goddamn game. They know their target audience. I'll give them that.
No harm in being prepared.
It's the only trilogy to have the same main alchemist for every game.
You pick up something we
Do you
can
know
use?
why? You know why? Gooning. Gooning, sir, is the reason why.
Sorry. Moving out.
I've already gone off the beaten path of where I was. Fuck. Okay, it seems like, yeah, that's cool. But I'm going backwards though. Oh, is this a drop down to progress situation?
I really don't want to fall here.
No. Which means the other way that I ignored was okay. Good to know. Good to know. All right. I made the right choice.
Don't run too far ahead.
The Secret series is its series title. Secret. Okay. Fair enough. Daisuke Achiwa was the biggest blessing in the Atelier franchise. His music just hits different. You're probably right. I don't recall any music from the games I played though, but you're probably right. You probably spin.
You think we can get up this tower?
That guy hit me so hard that my controller is vibrating non-stop now. My controller is not stopping.
You have to take whatever you can use.
My controller is generally not stopping vibrating. That guy hit me so fucking hard. Season order releases Ireland, Dusk, Mystery, Secret, and okay, I'm not even gonna. Which starts a gacha game thing, but now has an actual game. That's without going back to Verona. Isn't there also like a city builder one? Isn't there just randomly a city builder atelier for some reason? Alright, can I reset my controller? Because this constant vibration is a slight issue. I need like a pin or something to stick in to reset it. Do I have one on me or did I put it back in the kitchen? Because Because I used to have a mini screwdriver. I have a tack here. That could work. There we go.
Come on, let's move out.
I'm gonna put all this shit back. But yeah, I'll probably eventually get back to Toturi at some point.
Sorry. Moving out.
Before he jumped down. Some of these ledges just don't have just don't have side rails. I think it's meant to just make sure you're not just holding forward. You're not just holding run the entire time.
Opened up.
I could jump down there. There is something down there. I'll come back for that though. Never mind, that's where I'm supposed to go.
Interesting. This path was an option too, huh? You pick up something we can use? Did that just move a
No.
ladder?
This area is fucking... And again, we're still missing a vestige. Or two.
Hold on. I'm on my way.
See, this was Dark Souls. There'll be a enemy invader right here.
Keep your eyes open on the way.
If Michael Zaki had his way,
Let's
we'd be
rest up.
suffering.
There's still a ways to go. We can rest here for a while. Not budging, is it? We can return later.
Can we? So many goddamn button presses. Survivor and Scout for those two. Okay. May as well. Fuck it. But all the ones I can now, just so later on I can just level. Of course, that's Assassin and Mercury I can pump out on. Was only one passive in that? Yeah. 7 actives, 1 passive. Jesus, alright. There's another timeline where you're like a farming sim YouTuber, where each story of seasons and other similar games like Stardew just have 100 episodes on the channel. I couldn't. I would like to chill with those. I cannot. At this point, just skip to Dusk, which is more objective orientated from what I remember, since Miru will be just somewhat an improved tutorial. But it's just but it's you, so you won't. See, I'm glad that you at least acknowledge. I'm glad you at least know me enough to know that I won't.
Bring it any time.
I'm not a fan of how all of my weapons have no reach, but all of their weapons have infinite reach. That do be crazy. That do in fact be crazy. A little bit kooky, one might say.
Don't run too far ahead. Time to head on up.
Alright, so 2 directions, one with a locked door, one with a switch. And this is just an item. Okay.
Got something we can use? Sorry. Moving out.
There was a third option. Okay.
No harm in being prepared.
Maybe not the best option, but there was a third option I didn't even realise.
Just as ordered, a new ladder. Hold on. I'm on my way. Looks like
Oh.
we're in for a rough time.
You know what? That worked out.
I guess we
We're
looped
still
around.
going through this fucking area, by the way. We're still going through this fucking area.
Don't mess with
He's gonna get to Meru,
Your healing
and just
doesn't
you
look too
forget
good.
to make a.
Take any chances. No harm in being
Oh,
prepared.
fuck. He's gonna forget to make a dev for some new game plus bonuses, or just run back and finish the dungeon, but not triggering the cutscene to quit game. What do you mean by dev? I think I have like 59 saves currently. The flying carpet really saved me in town. Oh, Jesus. You're still faffing around. You're still faffing around city by 2 hours. To be honest. Was I? Probably.
Don't run
Was
too
I?
far ahead.
Probably. Sometimes you have to faff.
You're out of healing. Be cautious. Bring it any time.
Why is this area so long? Why are we still here? Genuinely the longest area in the entire fucking game. It's crazy.
You pick up something we can use? Sorry. Moving out.
Two different drop paths, fair enough. Fucking backswing. You know what, Yakumo, do it. I believe in you.
How's this? Sorry.
It was like 10 games before Verona, as it turns out. It wasn't a high-key series. And about half of those 10 got Western releases. Well, that's why I started with Verona. Because that's the first one that really, like, you know, popped off. Also, it's the start of a whole trilogy. And it's the start... I think Verona is the start of the first trilogy that got completely localized in the West. Which is why I started with it. Improve Kingdom by making development tasks. In turn, you get points for those unlocked facilities and increase population. Goal is 30k in 3 years, which is easy.
Oh, you're up again.
And the goal is to get through this fucking area in 3 years.
No harm in being prepared. Take him down one at a time.
Yakumo, how long does it take you to kill one fucking monkey? They are both shooting me. And Yakumo didn't heal me.
Hey. Bring it any time. Good. We grab that.
I have no idea what I unlocked.
So it won't open. We'll have to lower that ladder from above.
Okay.
Don't run too far ahead. Threat spotted. No harm in being prepared.
I think I know. Where to get there? I'm not doing that from above. Okay, I have to do a long walk back.
Hold on. I'm on my way.
Devon Nation fought through replaying this game despite knowing this area exists. Look. I remember this area being awful, but there's remembering and there's knowing. I remember this shit being trash. I didn't know how bad it was. I remember hating this shit, but like remembering hating this shit and experiencing this shit are two entirely different things.
How's this?
I hope to God it's not an area like this in fucking Code Vein 2. I hope to fucking God.
Choose your ground well.
Oh. There's just another way to get there. Oh, okay. That was
Bring it anytime.
entirely pointless. That was remarkably pointless, in fact. That was... What the fuck was the point? Drop from up there is an option. Perhaps the option. Apparently it's mostly inane open world from what I've heard, like every modern game. We need to get out. We need to get out of the inane open world era of video games. We need to move on. This era needs to stop. Night 4 and +4. Is that bussin'? Yeah, it's alright. Vague idea of where to go from here. I do remember when this game came out. I read a couple of reviews because I would do that back in the day. I would actually, you know, somewhat pay attention to reviews. I do remember, not all of them I agreed with because they would all say, you know, relatively dumb shit, mainly about the female character designs and whatnot. I remember, I think it was Rock Paper Shotgun, saying that they could not remember a single male character's name, but they could not, but you know, because of the over-sexualization of the women, they could not forget their names. And it's like, my guy, you don't learn, like, they talked about Mia. And it's like, my guy, you don't even learn who Mia is for quite a while. By then, you're already like deeply intimate with fucking Yakumo and Louis. What are you doing? But every single time any reviewer got to this area in the game, every one of them unanimously went, "Oh, for fuck." Oh, for fuck. What is this bullshit?
Oh, it's open?
Pretty sure the last ISIS vestige is a cutscene guaranteed thing. Well, that's nice. The problem is that I think there's 4 and I think I've only grabbed 2. Can I check? Yeah, I've only grabbed 2 ISIS. B and C. I've not grabbed A or D. One of them is a cutscene. So there's still one more fucking vestige piece somewhere. This is the boss. Vestige is behind him. Okay, so... Alright, Skittle Squad, let's go.
Ah, I appreciate it. That's...
What's this guy's lore? No fucking idea. He's just here. Don't ask questions. I think you can backstab this guy. keyboard is think. Don't hold me to it.
Bring it anytime.
You can launch him, at the very least.
Get ready.
The fuck was that range, my brother in Christ? And it ate up my heel as well.
Healing. Be cautious.
Yakumo, 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 Yak. Alright, just don't engage in the mechanics of this video.
Hey. No harm in being prepared. This might be a good time to run. How's this?
One of the big things about this game is a goddamn teammate revival mechanic, and the NPCs just don't engage in it. That's interesting.
Bring it anytime.
That's neat. That is neat. Wrong one. Bollocks. How fuck you. How the fuck did that reach? And he just ate through the fucking launch mechanic. That's okay, I guess. That's certainly a situation that can happen. Every enemy in this game has a fucking dubious backswing. Genuine 360-degree backswing. What the?
Bring it anytime.
Oh, I am. My patience is being beyond tested.
Much obliged.
Look at that. And the backswing is quicker than what I can evade. Okay. In this small ass arena where his fucking backswing takes up most of the fucking arena is taken up by his backswing.
My bad.
Oh my god.
I can't die here.
Hey, you okay? No harm in being prepared.
Video games. Video games. What do you... Okay. Okay, you can backstab. Good. I can get my shots back.
I failed you.
Yeah, it could have been doable if Yakumo didn't fucking suicide.
Everyone has their bad days.
You live in a perpetual bad day.
Bring it any time. Don't let them back you into a corner. You're a godsend. Get ready. No harm in being prepared. Okay, folks. Get ready. There. Hey, rolling up.
There we fucking go. You see, Yakumo, when you're not bullshitting around, keep the aggro. I can just chain backstab and then massive slam hits. Alright. Fuck me. Ugh. Alright. We're still not done with the cathedral area, by the way. This is a side distraction. We're not fucking done with the cathedral area yet.
Many of your comrades were swallowed up by the Queen's miasma, lost the very essence, and became puppets of the enemy. Some of you had to fight former friends who had joined the ranks of the lost, but you still managed to return home.
Actually, it goes up to E, not... Oh, for fuck's sake.
Each and every one of you. So, keep the faces
So I still have two more to find.
Remember the comrades who have been reduced to ash. I, Gregorio
Yeah, it's for
Silva,
Queenslayer.
pledge this to you. When this war ends, the ones left standing will be us. Fight at my side, and we will bring this hell to an end.
Remember to keep your hearts covered. There's no coming back if you get hit there. Accursed beast!
Hey Louis, about your sister. How hot is she? Asking for a friend. My friend has his answer.
Welcome back. How are you feeling? Do you know where you are? You were killed 2 days ago. And now you've returned.
I revived quicker than Jesus.
Just relax. Here, could you fill out this medical form for me? I'd like to confirm some things, if that's all right. How much do you remember about yourself?
They're hiding the cow. They're hiding the cow. How dare they? Damn military uniform. Won't let the cow be free.
No signs of frenzy or major dysfunction. You appear to be in excellent shape. The damage to your heart had me a bit worried. But you're surprisingly resilient.
Are you flirting with me?
Still, if anything feels off, be sure to let me know right away.
How harsh your sister spreads arms this much.
Revenants are immortal creatures. However, if you become one of the lost, you'll be beyond any hope of salvation. Here.
Damn, Louis. It'd be crazy if your sister got harder somehow.
The Queen's miasma has been growing thicker. When you're fighting, just remember to hang on to this, no matter what. Looks like it's time for the meeting. I know you're probably not feeling up to it. But it'll be over soon enough.
Will it? Again, I want to point out, we're going to go through a whole area right here with the Queen and everything like that. We're still not done with the cathedral. The cathedral is so fucking big. It has a mini-boss and a side distraction other area to stop you from losing your fucking mind. There's a mini-boss and then a whole another area it teleports you to. Just to give you a break from the fucking we're not done. We are halfway done with the cathedral. The cathedral is most of the fucking game. Damn, these memories throw hands. They're about to.
How's your little brother? Louis hasn't woken up yet.
Yeah, there's no sign of rejection, but it's still worrying.
So, after the war settles down, could you help me? It's entirely your choice.
In what way?
Even without the threat of the Queen, bloodthirst is still a huge problem for us.
First, you say?
We created so many revenants to deal with the horrors and the Queen's frenzy. Silva wants to liberate the land the horrors took and give it to the surviving humans to secure blood. I'm trying to resolve the issue in my own way. There are a number of fascinating points in your blood data. So please consider it, would you?
It seems you've been assigned to Jack's team. If you feel you're in danger, don't hesitate to fall back. Everyone on his team is skilled, but they get carried away easily. I know they get a lot of dangerous missions, but our rescue parties are stretched to their limit. Karen, in particular, is pushing herself too hard. Please think of them, too.
Look at this motherfucker.
Do you remember the day of the Great Collapse? We've been struggling a hard, painful fight ever since, but we're still here. We'll win again. We have no choice but to win. All of you, charge straight
Karen, your
ahead.
eventual method is pretty ineffective. Hey, you know what? It works. Barely.
What's with the glum face? You're a revenant, but you're still afraid of dying. You don't need to hide it. No matter how
It's
many
effective for
times
me,
you
at least.
die, it's still scary. I'm no exception. Let's put an end to this dull old war and have a drink together, all right?
So, are you from around here? I'm from further out west. Before the Great Collapse, it'd be just a few hours' drive, but now it feels so distant. I want to finish this fight and go home. The people there are probably still running from the horrors.
Hey, is this noob?
Hey, y'all
I think,
set
no,
or
is this the
what?
same guy?
The fight is at its climax. Just one more
I think this is
push.
the guy that
Be
we
a shame to
we
get
met
turned to
before.
ash now. Just when you think you died a good death, you get kicked out of the grave to die again. I sometimes wondered what we were even fighting for. But now we're about to see our reward. It's a weird feeling.
Finally awake, are you? New kid, you're partnered up with me. You fought the Queen the other day. I've heard you've got some skills. Sounds like you might be useful. We're headed out soon. Are you ready? We're gonna use every bit of your power. There's a report that the Queen broke through our defensive grid and is headed this way. However, our foe was also hurt pretty badly in the attack. This is our chance to finally turn the tide and crush her. Just be sure not to drink the Queen's blood. Too many of us have joined the ranks of the lost after their bodies rejected it. Watch your backs out there. Got it? Right. Looks like it's time for the party. Let's be sure to give our guests a warm welcome.
And this is the guy who was with Ava and Nicola. It was. He might be still important. Who knows? I need a missile so I can cash in my money.
Keep yourself safe out there.
I need to cash in my money real quick.
We'll have to make good use of this. that? This is lucky. It's a type of medicine. Spill a drop on that.
Everything is literally just a crazy juicy revenants, and you're lucky if you survive. Like, what is up with her? Well, you see, she's the queen. She's the queen. That's what's up with her. Now, we wouldn't be dealing with all of this if Louis killed her, but you know. If you die in your memories, you die in real life. Imagine that being a real thing. You just think about dying in the past, and it's like, well, you're dead. Bye bye.
Don't worry, we won't need our masks here.
My nose is acting up something crazy right now.
This is one of the products of the Queen's power before she frenzied. That medicine is made from the Queen's blood. It cleanses the area of miasma and aids regeneration by knitting dispersed flesh back together. Even the techniques used to make our masks are thanks to the Queen's plans. She was a revenant, just like us. She shared our vision of a world where everyone could live in safety. But unlike us, she had the potential to rise to even greater heights. She was consumed by her own exceptional power and turned into a demon with an unending lust for blood.
Again, blame Louis for that.
Eat or be eaten. If those are our only two options, well then, I choose to eat. We have limited medicine, so use it wisely.
I refuse. I'm not a wise person. You may not know this about me, sir. I'm not a wise person. Alright, what can my ass buy? Can't buy these. Can't even look at these. I'll wait until more options for you. You're done. Can't buy these. You're done. Yeah, that's good. Okay, well then at the moment I don't really have anything to purchase. So we just live and let live. We live and learn. Holding on the edge of tomorrow.
You're ready. Make sure you don't slip. There's a lot of them. Don't get surrounded. Those numbers mean a frontal assault is impossible. Might be able to open the key. Locked.
Oh.
That went surprisingly well.
I've not even got other passives. That, you know what? That might have been a fucking detriment to my life, not having passives on. Okay.
Ladder. Watch your step.
Nation's like 2 steps removed from being Sea Dog. He acknowledges the worth of video game stories, but disagrees with every emotional decision within them. At least he's not Welsh. I don't disagree with every emotional moment in video games. Just the ones I didn't ask for. Just the ones that are unprompted. I also don't have like a pet VTuber. The pet VTuber is like, you know, a big part of his brand. I don't got that.
choose which way we go. That's an odd place for it.
I'm just capable of knocking them out of Jack's range.
Something useful? A key? That might be useful later.
Just constant bonks.
I hope you're ready.
Well, this was uncalled for.
Don't let them get behind you.
Bruh. What the? Something killed me there. Something hit me there. What was that? God,
Generation in you?
we're not done.
That was weak. Give it some. Make the most of what you have.
Are we fucking done? Jesus, okay.
What a waste of
That
time.
was. Got a Lost Crystal fucking S out of that. For all of that, we'd got a fucking 3,000 haze. Like, okay. That was a waste of time and money.
Watch between the buildings. We'll have to make good use of this.
Really just powered through my attack there. That's crazy.
Don't let them push you back.
What's the... Okay. Some of these hits are feeling illegal, I'm not gonna lie.
This is a little tight.
Yeah, you can get him. I'm not fighting that dog. You can get him. Never mind. One job, Jack. One job, Jack. Oh, wait a minute. There you go. Alright, chat disappeared for a second there. Nah. Nah.
There should be a defensive passage we can use up ahead. Right there.
Truly a too much macaroni ass individual. Yeah, I was just looking for another way to make this joke. As you know, I rarely actually mean it when I give you shit, but I do find it funny that you're incompatible with games that lack objective and story, but also dislike uncalled for emotional moments and stories, which is most emotional moments. No, that's not true. I wouldn't say most are uncalled for. It's just when a character randomly decides, okay, this is the moment where I'm gonna unpromptly, no reason whatsoever, I'm gonna just go into my backstory and tell you all this about me. It's like, okay, cool. At no point was this requested. Like, emotional beats are fine, but when it's just like, okay, we're alright. At no point was this asked for. It's like, okay.
Don't fall. I want to start this over.
Of course it's the second person. Of course. We're in Dark Souls 2. You getting fucking jumped. Smart enemy placement. What is that? You're in Dark Souls 2. You getting fucking jumped.
That was a dangerous encounter.
Want to hear my tragic backstory? Yeah, I get that part, but I'm still gonna act like I'm offended. There is not enough healing in this game. Nah, the healing is not great. The fact that my Estus, quote unquote, is at +3, and it heals like maybe we're up to a half now. Actually, maybe we're now up to a half of the healing of a health bar. Who knows?
Quiet. The enemy's below us. This is a chance to ambush them.
It is, isn't it? I'm not going to, but it is, isn't it?
Don't get too far ahead.
I'm glad this is our reward for making it halfway through the fucking cathedral.
Can't reach out. You're ready.
I could be playing Neo 3, but I decided to pick this instead. They were saying that, you know, I bounced off Neo 1 and Neo 2, so maybe Neo 3 isn't for me, but you never know. Actually, did I even play Neo 2? Wait a minute. No, I didn't. I played Neo 1, I bounced off it, and I was like, no, I'm not going to play Neo 2 because I bounced off Neo 1. Who knows? Maybe I like Neo 2.
The enemy is inside. They'll come out, so be careful. Gang. Good work.
You could have skipped this game entirely, but you chose to play it. This is true. Because I wanted to.
So you know what you're doing too?
This is a hell of my own making.
This fails.
Let's not get it twisted. I did this to myself. I am fully aware. Oh, okay. That's a long walk back. That's a long walk back.
I see you're awake.
Pretty sure Neo 1 is widely regarded as a sufferer of first game syndrome, where it's kind of the worst of the three. I mean, having played it, I believe it. I played the alpha and the beta, and I was like, nah, I'm good. So I fully believe it. Apparently there's a ladder and one of them blood things here, but on the other side of that, okay. Oh, there was a fucking missile right. I just missed it. I guess that's why I called it a fucking missile, because I fucking missed it.
Pay attention to your footing.
have to make good use of this. Good one.
Oh, I'm gonna just run and grab my haze, because that's like 60 odd thousand fucking haze just sitting there.
There should be a secret passage around here.
By the way, had 6 heal instead of 5 when I made it here, so you missed an expansion at this point. And of how bad healing is, it would barely make a difference. It would help, certainly, but yeah.
Check that out.
What, down there?
Nice and smooth.
Not doing that yet, sir. I'm about to find out I died right before a shortcut. I'm about to find out I died right before a shortcut, aren't I? Oh. I just made a mistake. You're not gonna climb the ladder. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Don't climb ladders. Ladders are cringe. I get it. I get it. I understand. I made a mistake. I'm never gonna have to use this, but I will rectify the mistake right now. But the answer is yes, I did in fact miss a shortcut. There we go.
Hope you're ready. Good work. Heal up here.
Alright. I'm now done with Assassin.
Better than neglecting your equipment, I guess.
Go over to you. Grab all her shit. That will not be used. Let's see here. Three passives and 3, 4, 5 actives. That sounds right. Five and 3. Yeah, okay, cool.
Pay attention to your footing. All else fails.
Right, so this is not a good dodge roll code. That's fine. Oh, that's a lot of dudes. Oh, that's a lot of dudes. Oh, that's a painful. There we go. Lovely. Lovely jubbly. That is an arena down there that we will have to get to at some point.
That's... Don't let them push you back.
Grab this. Stunlock City. This is why we're here. This is why we hammer boys right now. Not to clean this combat, but I'd rather just not deal.
I think we can use that.
You know what? I want to check something real quick. Memories of Elizabeth. Who's Elizabeth? Imagine if I just forgot. Imagine if I actually just forgot. It's me. You'd fully believe it.
Those numbers mean a frontal assault is impossible. It's over. I see something.
Queenslayer hammer, you say? It is better. Yeah, I would actually. I know. I know you would. I don't appreciate that, but I know you would. It is stronger, but the fact that its attack is overhead single target as opposed to a sweeping AoE, I'll be honest, I prefer the sweeping AoE for... yeah, it has some swoop to it. No, I'll try the stronger one, just see how it goes.
Wait right there.
Alright, so... we have a door we can open. We have two doors, actually. And we do have 2 keys, so I'm going to assume we can open both doors. Also this here. Oh, yeah, nope. Okay. The fact that you're getting these in your memories means that you just had them from the start, just didn't notice. Yeah. I was just carrying these weapons from the start, I just didn't realise. It happens, you know. You just carry weapons with you, you just don't realise.
Watch out for an ambush.
So that's the old shutter key. Yeah, that's alright. There's the door up there.
Listen, I need you to find a safe route through.
That's right there.
It's not welded shut, so we can use a key to get in.
Okay. Did you really just... And of course the hit stun of merely just fucking dropping.
I'm
Okay.
impressed.
Ugh.
This is a little tight. Look down
Oh,
there.
just don't collect that, I guess. Fuck me.
Something useful?
Alright. Let's try this again. I just want to add these areas, man. This area, the cathedral. The moment I'm done with them, I'll be happy again. Damn, Jack, you did nothing.
There's got to be something useful in there.
Queen Slayer halberd.
There's something special about this place.
The truth is that most Soulsborne likes are just kind of mediocre in functionality at best at times, and bad at most. Oh, 100%. Which is why it's surprising to me that Neo was able to get a trilogy out of it. That it was able to somehow get enough chances to do 3 games. Honestly, it's surprising to me.
You're perceptive.
I fully believe that because of, first game syndrome with Neo, I feel like the aesthetic alone is probably what carried Neo.
Moving.
The whole samurai shit going on. I feel like that alone made people go, wait a minute, this game is jank but kind of slaps. And that's what got it to have 3 fucking games.
We can go up from here.
But yeah, a lot of Souls likes don't quite get.
That's quite a treasure.
They don't quite get it. All right. Yeah. All right.
Don't get too far ahead.
And like that, we have now maxed out everything on goddamn Louis' blood code. Boom. Cool. Alright, we'll switch to that afterwards.
All else fails. It's time.
Okay, it sounds like halberds for days. God damn.
We did it.
There are... I don't know how we get to that ladder over there. The one in the south. Or say south. South is in like south of where our character's pointing. West of the map.
I'm impressed. Those white thorns were a mass attack by the Queen. No walls could stop them.
Okay. So I just missed things. Okay.
Our objective is the Queen. Avoid unnecessary fights.
I assume the reason why why the most dangerous lost are female is probably because, you know, Queen. It's my assumption. Damn, Jack, you're spending all your time dodging. How about you spend some time fucking attacking? How about you fight?
have here? We'll have to make
Night
good
Fang
use
5,
of
you
this.
say? It's a C strength. A doggos. Okay, well we could fight the queen and end it, but I wanna find these last two things that I've just skipped somehow.
Let's hurry through.
Like that. From that ladder. From underneath.
Be sure you don't slip.
It's almost impressive how much Jack is not carrying his weight.
What do we have here?
Okay. Now just one more. Dodge roll with no iframes is something that was unironically done in one of them. What one and why?
Wait right there.
Important questions. What one and why?
There's always a way out of a bad situation. Watch for every available opportunity. Don't let them push you back.
I wonder. There's a ladder. Hmm. I think I see the vision, but I could be wrong. Did I just gloss over it when I was here? No. How?
All else fails.
How do you get to that ladder? Okay, here we go. I was correct.
We'll have to make good use of this. Secret passage for defense.
No, it's okay.
We should at least give the terrain a look.
There we go. There we go. Cleared out the entire goddamn map. Clearing out the map in your memories just means you remember harder.
Give your mind a break, too.
Start working on this bitch now. Just buying everything ASAP just so I can ignore it later on. That's the goal. No, no, no. The goal is also to teleport. 100%. There we are. There we fucking are. We did it. We done do it, boys. Alright, let's fight the queen. $100%, but there's still an item to find. Okay.
Looks like we can get down from here.
And I remind you, we're still not done with the fucking cathedral. Hey, Nello Angelo, how's it going? You're going to be a regular enemy soon.
Corrupted revenants, the Queen's sorry puppets. Listen, kid. Show them no mercy. All right, it's time.
Queen's Knight. The question is, can you be backstabbed? Maybe not, but you can be crushed.
Finish line. Choose the right time to hit.
so annoyed that my fucking attack missed just then.
Don't get too aggressive. I regenerated too much.
I can't rely on healing anymore.
Hope you're ready.
This is not good.
There we go. Alright. Alright. First attempt, don't mind me. First attempt, don't mind me. Wouldn't it be nice if all bosses were like that?
Our ill-mannered guest is
Ah,
here.
yeah, Louis' girlfriend.
Guess that means we have to begin the festivities.
I assume the crystals she shoots aren't made out of blood. So, like, what is it ice? What's she form them out of? Get dunked on.
How many of them are there?
Did I make it?
Silva.
I'll take the spear. All right, gang. This is the moment of truth. This creature will never hurt any of my people again.
Smack her ass with the hammer.
At last, you can know peace.
Damn, maybe you shouldn't spend time talking.
Kid!
It's just that easy.
Well done.
Why didn't anyone else do that? Oh, no, no. Don't ignore this, Jack. This isn't a problem.
Your resolve was truly admirable.
Sleep well, friend.
Rude ass bitch. God damn. Rude ass bitch. Not even an explanation or nothing. Just, okay, well, you're blue. You're blue. Time to die. He even recognized you when he looked at the crew after making Ava's successor. Nah, he just don't give a shit. He cared so little. Rude as fuck. Although, what's more likely is that he's not allowed to recognize us until we recognize him. Now, next time we see him, he'll be like, ah, yes, I remember you from the last time. There we go, Queenslayer. And we're fucking back here. Oh.
Here's hoping we find something interesting. You aren't too hard to work with. Making sure your gear is good.
Just very casually get those three things on from oh no, it was one passive. There was two passives, but only one of them had a progress bar. How the heck were you in a city, now that I think about it? We washed up. Yeah, we washed up. Now, yeah. That's how. We washed up in the middle of the city. Yeah, two are progress bound, one not. Alright. That's all done. Not that, but I don't care. Soon. Done. Look, if you have any questions, just EO did it. Any questions? EO did it. All right, that's the answer. Why are we in a city? EO. Does that make sense? Don't worry about it. Okay, I should go to bed because it is late. I'm gonna quickly I'm gonna kill until I get 4,000 extra haze. I'm gonna go to bed. And again, I want to point out we are now half done with this area. We are halfway done with the fucking graffiti. We're back in it now. We're back in it now.
Pick up something we can use?
Speaking of EO somehow just not going insane when she takes all of the Queen's components in the true end and becomes a tree. It's pretty stupid with everyone. I mean, to be fair, wasn't she like actively created to be like a companion / inheritor for the successors? Like actively, is that like not her goal? Alright. Like, it makes sense for her not to go insane because, like, she's actively made to do that. But alright. That is half of the cathedral and the fucking Queen Slayer shit. We are half done with the cathedral, my guy. We are half done with the cathedral. Yeah, sure. But at the same time, smarter and more well-off people have failed at making crews safe. Look. We're not supposed to think about these things, alright? It just works, okay? It just works. That's all that matters. It just works. Alright. My ass finna go to bed. I will see y'all on Friday. Hopefully we can get I refuse. Hopefully we can get Dragon Quest working. If not, then situations. We'll see. Okay, okay, look. Alright. I'll see you Friday. Peace.